Okay, everybody, buckle up. We are diving deep into some seriously cool Spanish. Today, we're talking about the future tense. And to guide us on this epic journey, we have Español con Dulce, the ultimate roadmap.
I'm excited to break this down.
Me too, because let's be real, sometimes you read those grammar rules and they just don't stick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
But today, we're going beyond the textbook to really get this. Get ready to express your future plans with more confidence and way more authenticity than ever.
I love that because it's more than just textbook rules,
Yeah.
right? It's about getting into the mindset of a native speaker.
Exactly. So let's jump right in with the MVP of the future tense, the future simple. Think of it as your go-to for everyday plans and predictions, like next summer, I'm hitting the beaches in Spain.
And what makes this tense your new best friend is its predictability. Think of it this way. You take the infinitive of a verb, let's say hablar, which means to speak, tack on the correct ending, in this case, a, and voila, you've got hablaré, I will speak. How easy is that?
It really is. And Español con Dulce gives us a great example here. Mañana viajaré a Mexico, which translates to tomorrow I will travel to Mexico.
Muy bien.
See? I'm already picturing myself with some delicious tacos at Pastor.
Now, here's where the future simple gets even cooler. It's not just for expressing things that will happen tomorrow, but also for educated guesses right now. For instance, imagine you can't find your friend Juan. In English, you might ask, where is he? But in Spanish, you could say, ¿Dónde estará Juan? Where could Juan be?
Oh, I see. So it's like you're playing detective using your knowledge of the present to solve the mystery of Juan's location.
Exactly. And that subtle shift in phrasing, it just adds another layer of nuance. It shows you're not just learning Spanish, you're starting to think in Spanish.
Okay, so the future simple is our trusted sidekick for basic future talk. But what about those times when we're super pumped and determined, like, I'm going to ace that Spanish test? That's where ir plus a plus infinitive comes in clutch.
Yes. This construction is like pure conversational gold, and it's super common. It's similar to using going to in English.
Right, like I'm going to grab a snack.
Exactly. But in Spanish, voy a comer, I'm going to eat, carries this extra weight, like you're already halfway out the door to that delicious paella.
It's like, get out of my way, paella. Here I come.
I love that. It conveys a strong intention, right?
It really does. It's perfect when you want to express a sense of certainty or immediacy. For example, if you're about to win a race, you could shout, voy a ganar, I'm going to win. Now, let's level up one more time and talk about when we want to say something will be done before a specific time in the future, like, by the time you arrive, I will have finished this entire pizza. This is where the future perfect struts onto the scene.
That's right. It's all about actions completed before a certain point in the future. And again, Español con Dulce comes through with a perfect example. Para el viernes ya habré terminado el informe, which translates to, by Friday, I will have finished the report.
Music to my ears. Now, similar to the future simple, the future perfect can also express assumptions, but this time about the recent past.
Right.
So you could say, ya habrá salido de casa, meaning he or she will have already left the house. You're making an educated guess based on the available evidence.
Precisely. And this interplay of past, present, and future tenses is part of what makes Spanish so incredibly expressive.
Now get ready for a bonus tip from Español con Dulce. You can actually sometimes use the simple present tense to express the future in Spanish, especially when you pair it with words like mañana, tomorrow, or más tarde, later. It's all about that casual conversational flow.
Yes. It's all about context. So instead of saying, mañana estudiaré, tomorrow I will study, you can simply say, mañana estudio. Tomorrow I study. It sounds more natural, more conversational.
It's like tomorrow studying is on the agenda.
Exactly. And that, my friend, is how you unlock natural, effortless-sounding Spanish.
This deep dive into the future tense has been amazing. We've got the straightforward future simple, the determined vibe of ir plus a plus infinitive, and the nuanced future perfect, all ready to help you conquer your Spanish conversations.
And before we wrap up, I want to leave you with something to think about. We've explored how Spanish offers these subtle shades of meaning when talking about the future. Does your native language do the same? How does that shape your perception of time? Something to ponder.
Such a thought-provoking question. It really makes you appreciate the power of language, right?
Definitely.
And on that note, it's time to say hasta luego to the future tense, at least for now. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode for another exciting deep dive.
Hasta pronto.
Bye, everyone.